if you think we're on the run. We are the boys who will stop your little game. We are the boys who will make you think again. 'Cause who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think old England's done? Mr. Brown goes off to town on the A21, but he comes home each evening and he's ready with his gun. So who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think old England's done?
Now pay attention, everyone. I brought you here into the Scout's dressing room because the vicar has made a special request to hold some function or another in the main hall. Now, I want to review the disposition of our troops in the somewhat broader... Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's all right, Sergeant.
Broader strategical picture as it now is.
In other words, where do we tell Jonesy to stick his bayonet?
That's all, Walker. Now, Hitler is across the channel here, licking the wounds that we inflicted on him at Dunkirk. But make no mistake about it, he's a desperate and dangerous man. And perhaps even more so now that he's become enmeshed with our ally, the Russian bear.
I always thought that they were communists.
We won't go into that now, Godfrey. In times of stress, one can't be too choosy about one's bedfellows.
As Robinson Crusoe said when he met Man Friday.
Now, we are standing shoulder to shoulder here on the shores of dear old Blighty. In the middle, Jack Tar is ruling the waves. And in the skies above us are...
The Brill Cream boys.
The brilliant... Now, as I was saying, you're late on parade, Pike.
Sorry, Mr. Mainwaring. Sir?
Now, there's far too much of this laxity going on.
What did you say? There's too much laxity. Funny thing to give a lecture about.
Well, what have you got to say for yourself, Pike?
My mum wouldn't let me have me tea until I'd tidied me room.
Come without your tea.
Well, she won't let me come out without me tea.
Now, I'm going to take a very serious view of this absence without leave. Take his name, Sergeant.
Yes, sir, yes.
Now, as I was saying, the enemy is here in his phalanxes, and we... You take his name?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
I didn't see you write it down.
But I don't have to write it down, sir. I know it.
Someone's, when I tell you to take a man's name down, I want you to take it down in case you forget it.
Well, I'm hardly likely to forget it, am I, sir? I mean, I've known it for 19 years.
I'm not suggesting that you forget the man's name. I'm suggesting that you put it down so that you won't forget that you've taken it. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, you do, sir. You do indeed.
Right.
He doesn't make himself clear to me.
Now, what do you do with that handkerchief?
Just tying a knot in it, sir.
What for?
Well, to remind me to take down Pike's name.
Wouldn't it be simpler to write it down?
I haven't got any paper.
I would have thought that you, as a senior NCO, would have had enough initiative to borrow a piece of paper.
Yeah, well,
Can anybody lend Sergeant Wilson a piece of paper?
No. You see, we didn't want us to have anything in our pockets when we came on duty. Just our rank, name and number.
In case one of us was captured.
Yeah, you didn't want to show any intelligence.
Some of us haven't got too much to show.
No. All right, sit down. Corporal,
Don't start.
Corporal, sit down. You see me after the parade.
Blimey, it was only a joke.
War is no joke. What was I saying?
Stick it. Stick it on the board.
Stick what on the board?
Pike's name!
Ah, yes, that's a very good suggestion. Do that, Sergeant Williams.
Yes, of course I must. Where's the chalk?
I don't know, I haven't got the chalk.
Well, you had the chalk, sir, when you made the diagram.
I haven't got the chalk.
Well, I mean...
Well, it's on down
What?
there. There it is.
Oh,
There's
thank
the
you, Josie. Thank you so much. How kind of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I find that exceedingly humiliating.
Oh, don't be a Jesse. What does it matter?
Well, I'll tell me mum and she won't give him his egg.
Now, as I was saying, Hitler and his lackey Mussolini are here, across the channel. We are guarding our strong points, which are the Stones Amusement Arcade here, and the Novelty Rock Emporium here, with our advanced headquarters in the middle here at the Marigold Tea Rooms. Now, here we come to a rather serious technical point. It's quite on the cards that Adolf has got these places very well taped. After all, we've been here for quite a long time. He has air reconnaissance, photographs, espionage reports, and so on. In short, he could well observe our comings and goings. Now, the point is, what are we going to do about it?
Don't go so often.
You're being very tedious today, Walker.
When we was in the Sudan, we used to have to employ a little wrinkle. Because when the Fuzzy Wuzzies discovered where our headquarters was, we had to move to an elsewhere. And when they came at us with their great weapons to the place where we wasn't, we fired on them from the place where we was. Then we went in with a cold steel, and they couldn't abide that. They didn't like it.
No, all right.
They didn't like it. I haven't finished yet, sir.
I think you've made your point. Thank you.
He doesn't let you finish, does he? That's it. He doesn't let you finish.
Right. Now, so, if Hitler thinks that we are here, or here, as from tonight, we are, in fact, going to be here. Now, can anybody tell me what that is?
A box with a dunce's cap on.
No, it's Harris's orphanage. Holiday home hut.
Right, Walker. The Harris Orphans Holiday Home Hut. Now, it has good strategic position, very good observation, and an all-round field of fire.
Ah, and 3 dozen screaming kids.
No. They were moved to a safer place after Dunkirk.
They used to wear little blue aprons and little straw hats, and they built the most marvellous sandcastles. I used to want to join in with them because they always look so happy.
Yes, that's the place, Godfrey.
Sissy and I had 3 to tea one day, and they had cream buns. My word, you should have seen the way they tucked in.
Oh, I've forgotten the taste of cream buns, you know. I really
Do you
have.
remember at the Marigold tea rooms, they used to fill the buns with cream while you waited?
Yes, yes, I always used to let the sugar off first. You stuck up your nose and made you sneeze. It was very difficult to get that face up.
Yes, all right. Be quiet, everybody.
I'm so sorry. Beg your pardon.
Can we get back to the technical situation?
Yes, of course. I'm so sorry. Beg your pardon.
Right. Now, if Hitler attacks us here, or here, from now on, we shall give him everything we've got from here. The Harris Orphans Holiday Home Hut.
No. Two, shut!
All right, as well.
As you were. Come on, Godfrey, as you were at the double. Come along now, sit down like the officer said.
I thought Sam Wilson was in charge of this guard.
Yes, sir, well, I'm second in charge, sir.
Where's Sam Wilson?
Well, he got a little bit drowsy, so I said he ought to have 40 winks.
40? The all clear hasn't gone. He's the guard commander. He's supposed to be awake and alert at all times.
Yeah, I know that, sir, but well, you know, I said I'd wake him up as soon as the invasion started, sir.
Oh. Wilson!
Give it a rest, Mavis.
Wilson, wake up!
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, sir. Do beg your pardon. I'm so sorry. Is anything wrong?
Come outside.
Right, sir. Right. Oh.
Now, Wilson, what? Wilson! Come outside.
Yes, I'm sorry, sir. Just putting on my boots.
Oh, when I give you an order, you must jump to it.
Yes, of course, sir. Right.
Right,
yes,
follow me.
Right, I will, sir. Yes, follow you. Yes, sir. Yes.
Where's your hat?
Here, sir. Here.
Well, put it on.
Right, sir. I'm so sorry, sir. Would you mind holding that for a moment? It's very difficult to do this without a mirror, you see. Awfully difficult. There. Is that quite nice, do you think?
No, never mind that. Now, here, you're supposed to be setting an example to the men.
Yes, that's right, yes.
How can I expect them to be on their toes during an alert if you're fast asleep?
Well, you see, nothing very much was happening, sir, so I thought I'd have a little nap, you see, and I've had so many disturbed nights lately, what with the air raids and one thing and another.
Not interested in your excuses, if excuses they be. You're going to have to pull yourself together, aren't you, Wilson? the rest of them can stay awake, you're going to have to, aren't you? Or else stand down for somebody who can.
Well, sir, if you're dissatisfied with my services,
all,
I
sir.
really wouldn't dream of...
Any sign of them, Frazer?
Of course not. No Christian soul would venture out on a black night like this. It's too dark for a randy tomcat.
Be that as it may, keep a sharp lookout.
Will there be a cup of tea on the way to help clear my eyesight?
Yes, Pike's coming along with one in a moment.
Good.
Any chance of a cup of char, sir?
Yes, Pike will be along with one in a moment. Just pay attention a minute, will you? Somebody has just told me that he has great difficulty putting his hat on properly without a mirror. I'm going to give you a little wrinkle, which I think you'll find invaluable. Lend me your cap a minute, will you?
Right.
Now, the scheme is that you put it on roughly at first, like that, and then you take the forefinger and push it up your nose. up the outside, of course. And there. I will feel buttons, you see, with the finger, and align the hat thus. You see? Then you put it on one side, as usual. There they are. So that on active service, even if we haven't got a mirror, there's no excuse for our not being turned out properly, is there?
Arthur?
Yes, miss.
Oh, Arthur, it's ever so dark, and I swear someone was following me along the prom.
Oh, really, Mavis, that's hardly likely.
Not everyone finds me unattractive, Arthur.
I didn't mean that, Mavis. I didn't mean that. But see, what with the black art and so, you mean look just as attractive as anybody else. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
Frank forgot your biscuits. Where is he?
He hasn't arrived yet.
Hasn't arrived? He left 10 minutes before I did with the flask. Arthur, what's happened to him?
Well, really, Mavis, how should I know?
Oh, he's only a baby.
Yes, I know he
You
is.
should take more care of him. Perhaps that prowler's got him.
Perhaps he is the prowler.
I shouldn't worry too much, Mr. Pike. Probably lost his way in the blackout.
Yeah, Mrs. Pike, he's probably got entangled with some lady follower. I used to do a lot of that when I was a young rip, a lot of that, you know. In the springtime, them young maidens get a bit lustful, you know.
I know something's happened to him, Arthur.
No.
Something's happened to
All
him.
right, Mavis. Heavens.
What was that? What is it, Frazer?
I thought I heard a faint cry. Oh, it's from over there, by the water's edge.
Quiet. Absolute quiet. Absolute quiet, please.
What?
That's Pike.
Oh, Arthur!
All right, Mavis. All right, all right.
Are you all right, Pike? I've hurt me leg and I'm caught in the barbed wire.
Stupid boy. What are you doing out there?
Well, he probably lost his way and went through that gap they cut in the wire for the beavers.
Arthur, don't leave him there in agony. Go and help
Yes,
him
all right.
back.
All right, Mavis. All right, all right, all right. Now, look here, would one of you mind very much sort of helping me over the wire?
I wouldn't have tried that if I was you, Sergeant. He'd be blown to smithereens before he took 10 paces.
Good Lord, yes. The minefield.
Oh, God, he's in the minefield.
Arthur, he's in a minefield.
All right, Mr. Pike. We'll have him out in no time. Sergeant, go and ring the engineers. Right. Tell them that we want a path cleared at once.
Right away. All right.
It's a miracle the boy wasn't blown up getting out there.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Permission to give young Private Pike a few words of advice and encouragement.
Yes, of course.
Right. Oi, Pikey! Don't you cheer up, boy! Don't you move a muscle, or you'll get blown to kingdom come!
Cold and wet out there.
Him with his delicate chest, too. You ought to take more care of him, Mr. Mainwaring.
I'm waging war, Mrs. Pike. Not running a clinic. What news of the sappers, Wilson?
I'm just on to them now, sir. Yes. It really is most terribly kind of you, but I wonder if you could possibly manage to get here just a teeny weeny bit sooner. We really would be most awfully grateful. That is, thank you so much. It's very kind of you. All right. Goodbye.
Well,
Well, they're having trouble with a landmine, sir, I think. That'll be about 3 hours, I'm afraid.
3 hours?
Yes, 3 hours, indeed, yes.
Oh, well, he'll just have to wait, won't he?
Yes, that's right.
Serve him right. Teach him to be more careful in future.
He'll drown.
What?
Hey?
What did you say?
If you wait 3 hours, he'll drown. The tide's coming in fast.
Blimey, he's right. When that tide comes up, you can't even see that wire.
Arthur, you've got to save him. Save my boy, Arthur. He's too young to go. He's got all his life before
All right,
him.
Maeve, it's all right, but just let me think. Will you just let me think, just for one moment, please?
While you're all thinking the water's coming up, my Frank can't swim.
All right.
I'm going to get him.
No, stop.
Come back. There are mines everywhere.
Keep calm. Now, Parky boy, your mother's coming. Your mother's coming.
Yeah, hang on. I've got an idea. Listen, why don't we get a boat and we can rescue him by the sea?
Arthur, from the nearest for Salt Haven. By the time we rode back here, the boy had been drowned for a whole hour.
All right. So, Frazer, do try and choose your words a little more carefully. Did anybody see this minefield laid?
Yes, I did. It made a sort of a kind of crazy pattern. Come in here, I'll show you. I'll use these shells.
Yes, little orphans used to collect them. They're pretty, aren't they? They said if you held one to your ear, you know, you could hear the sea.
Yes, all right.
The mines were laid in rows, about 5 of them, and they were laid about 5 yards apart in a kind of pattern, just like that, you see, sir?
Yes, I do see. So we can assume then, if Pike were lying here,
Aye.
there'd be a clear path through here to the hut.
Right.
Yes?
Hang on, wait a minute. If we pick the wrong spot, it means we're going to step on 5 of them.
Look, I think I read a pamphlet about it some time ago, so I think the done thing is to sort of prod the ground and then, you know what I mean, feel for the mine, you see? Just prod it and then
Yes.
prod and feel for it.
Yes.
Feel and prod and
Yes.
feel for the thing.
Yes.
Prod it.
That's very good thinking. Yes.
Why don't we prod with the bayonet, and then if we feel anything, we can detour ourselves.
Look, hang on a bit. What about all the scaffolding and the barbed wire?
No, that's for tanks. It's no obstacle to us. We'd have to cut the wire.
Well, I've got a pair of big cutters down in my shed.
Right, that's the very thing. Go on. Now, look, we can't wait for the engineers. We'll start clearing a path ourselves, and we'll mark out a route for you to follow.
Right.
We could use these little flags.
Yes, ideal. Go on, off you go.
Right. The orphans used to stick them on top of their sandcastles, you know. They looked awfully gay.
Yeah. Now, I know I don't need to ask for any volunteers, so come on, follow me.
Right.
Right. Keep as close as you can.
Aye.
Arthur!
Now, what?
Not you!
What is it?
Oh, don't you go, Arthur.
Maeve, what are you talking about, Maeve?
Oh, I couldn't bear to lose you both, Arthur.
yeah, no.
Let the others do it.
Now, Maeve, there are some things that one just simply has to do. Otherwise, one isn't a man, is one?
You've always managed somehow, Arthur.
Yeah. Not now, please, Maeve, please. Dear.
All right, Pike. We're coming. It's quite possible that we're going to have to carry him out, so we must clear a path wide enough for 2.
Yes. Captain Mainwaring, I should like to volunteer to clear a path which is wide enough for 2, sir.
All right, James. Your time will come later.
Well, let me do the prodding, so I could do the prodding.
No, Sergeant Wilson and I will lead. Sergeant Wilson, where do you come here?
All right, I'm just coming, sir. Just had to have a little sort of a chat with Mrs. Pike.
This is no time for that sort of thing. Sergeant Wilson and I will lead. You, Corporal, will mark the route.
Very good,
And
sir.
not now! Godfrey and Frazer will bring up the rear.
Aye, sir.
Where is Godfrey?
He's not here, sir.
Not here? I don't understand.
Don't you? Seems crystal clear to me.
What are you trying to say, Frazer?
It's aye the same. The slightest first whiff of danger is off, like a scared weasel.
You've no call to speak like that, Private Frazer.
Well, he's not here, is he?
No. Begging my pardon, sir. Private Godfrey is quite frequently not here on account he has to stay behind sometimes because he has to go...
You know what?
Well, he gets taken short, sir, taken short.
Oh, I see, yes. Yes, well, no doubt he'll follow. Right, give me the torch, Wilson.
I haven't got the torch, sir.
I distinctly remember telling you to bring the torch.
I'm sorry, the word torch never, ever passed your lips.
You know perfectly well that you are responsible for the torch.
No, sir, we've had all this out before, you know. So, I mean, it's ridiculous going on now.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Well done. You shine it, Frazer.
Aye, sir.
Right, now, grab a bayonet, Sergeant Blue. I'll take
yes, I
this
got
one.
one, yes.
Whatever. What are you doing, Corporal?
You doing? You touch my bayonet, so you touch my bayonet.
Really borrowing your bayonet, man?
Oh, sorry. There's reflex action, you see, sir. Reflex action. Sleeping in the bushveld, sir. Years of sleeping in the bushveld.
Pull yourself together. Right. Right, here we go. Good luck.
Yes.
Good luck to you.
Yes.
Now, Wilson,
Yes, sir. Yes.
make quite sure that there's nothing in front of you before you advance.
Yes.
Follow?
I do, sir. I certainly will.
Right. It seems pretty soft here.
Yeah.
Feels all right. Yes, it is all right. Wilson, there's no need to prod every inch like that. These things are at least 8 inches apart, you know.
I know they are, sir, but I think one can't really be too careful, you know, can one?
Right, come on, move on.
I think it's all right, sir.
Permission to speak, sir?
Yeah.
If it wasn't all right, I think we probably know by now.
Thank you, Corporal. We better start marking the route, hadn't we?
Right, sir.
Pass me a flag.
Here we are, sir.
Can't possibly use that one.
All right, we'll have this French one, so they're fairly reliable.
Right. Prod on, Wilson.
Right, sir.
Who's there?
Oh, it's only me, Mrs. P.
Oh, my heart. I thought you were the prowler.
No, better luck next time. Where are they?
Down there, I think.
Right.
Mr. Mainwaring,
Yes,
hurry up. The tide's coming in.
we're coming as quickly as we can.
Sir, I think I've found something.
You feel like a mine?
Well, it's a little difficult to know, sir. I haven't had very much experience with this sort of thing.
Well, is it hard?
I don't know, sir. I mean, one hardly likes to overplay one's hand, so to speak, in order to find out.
Let me feel.
Right, you feel it then.
There's something there.
Yeah?
Clear the sand away from it.
Right.
Wilson. There's a boy out there going to drown if we don't get to him quickly. Clear the sand away.
Oh.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Sir. What's it? What's that?
A handbook of field engineering and mine warfare.
What on earth's that, then?
How to lay a minefield.
Oh, God.
Blimey. Halt. Who goes there, friend or German?
It's only me.
How did you get here?
Well, it struck me, if you could come along the water's edge from the bathing cap, I could do the same. I brought a pair of water wings. They should take a long time getting there and help you to keep afloat.
You can't swim yourself, can you?
No, it's all right. I've got two lots of water wings. You see, and I brought a blanket, too, in case you were cold.
Oh, thanks very much, Mr. Godfrey. I don't know what me mum would say if I caught a chill.
Well, we better start blowing these up, don't you?
Yes.
Right, Jones.
Mr. Mainwaring!
Yes, we're here, Walker.
Right.
Yeah. Mr. Mainwaring, sir. Yeah. I bet that poor young Pikey's getting a bit anxious.
Yes, I expect he is.
Am I right, Pikey boy? We're coming for you, Pikey!
Josie, please, I really don't think my nerves will stand much more of that.
I was only giving a few words of advice and encouragement.
No, don't. Just keep quiet.
Yeah, right.
Hello? I found something.
And here, sir.
Oh, go.
And there.
Yes.
They must be much closer together than you thought, Frazer.
Yeah. Well, it could be a stone, I suppose. It could be.
Wait a minute. Let's clear this. Let's see if we can lift it out.
Oh, wait a minute, sir. You better be careful. Some of those things have got booby trap devices for trapping boobies.
Shut up, Joe. It's metal, all right. Not very big.
Here we are, sir. I've got the clippers. Right, what's happening?
I don't know. Every time I open my mouth, he tells me to shut it.
It's a mine.
No.
Aye?
Don't skirt round it, sir.
No. There's another one here.
You've got to be careful, you know. Some of them are booby trapped. I mean, they've got a wire. You touch
It's
the
all
wire.
right. We know.
For heaven's sake.
There's some writing on this.
Not ben law ot EBQ. Must be Russian.
Oh, they were on our side.
These are our mines.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, sir. The whole thing gets so confusing, doesn't it?
Come on, wait a minute. Let's get past. Hang on a minute.
All
Let's have a look.
right.
Welcome to Warmington. It's a kid's bucket.
But
very similar in shape.
Evening, Mrs. Pike. I hear there's a bit of trouble. Where's Napoleon?
Down there, saving my boy.
What's he doing flashing that light? Doesn't he know there's a raid on? He'll have the jetty planes buzzing round here like gnats. Put that light out!
Mind your own business. It's a military emergency.
Anything you touch is an emergency, mate. Ruddy hooligan. I'll lay 10 to 1 he blows himself up. Oh, it's all right, Maeve. Your boy will be all right. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Nearly through, Pike. Stay where you are.
That's right, Frank. Just stay where you are.
Well, I can't do much else, can I, Uncle Sergeant? I've got a piece of rusty barbed wire sticking in me bum.
Pass me those cutters, will you?
Yes, sir. I'd like volunteer to do the clipper, sir. I'd like volunteer to do the
Will
clipper.
you shut up? I'm sick of the sound of your voice.
I've never known him like this before.
He's worried, you fool.
Why, has he got trouble at home?
Right, we're there, Pike.
Well, could you clip the bit that's sticking into me you-know-what first? Oh, you've no idea what a relief that is, Mr. Mainwaring.
Right, do you think you can crawl out after us now?
I'll try, but my ankle don't half hurt.
You ought to have brought a blanket to drag him with.
Yeah. Would you care for a cup of tea before you start back?
Godfrey, how on earth did you get there?
I came along from the bathing, Capt. I thought he might be frightened on his own.
You might have been blown to pieces, man.
I'm terribly sorry. There's no sugar. I very stupidly left it in the hut. I like a blanket, though.
You were very, very foolish, Godfrey. Damn brave all the same.
A man of steel. Just like I always said.
The water's getting awfully close, sir. Look.
Here, look, I'll tell you what, Taffy. You go back and shine the light.
Right,
Sergeant Wilson and I will drag him out on the blanket.
Come on, Frank. Come on.
Spike, you get on this.
Spread the weight about if you can, in case you go over a deep one.
Right. And I'll carry on with the prodding, sir, in case you've missed one, sir.
All right, you're right, son. Here we go, right. All right, Sergeant. 1, 2, 3. Heave! Oh.
Big lad, when my mum gets a poultice on it.
Heave!
It was sticking right in, you know.
Heave!
And it was all rusty and all.
Heave!
Be a pity if I died from lockjaw after all your trouble.
Don't be quiet, Frank, for heaven's sake, man. Come on.
I think I've struck something, sir.
Let me get through.
Right.
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, for God's sake.
There's something there, all right.
What are you doing there, then? Praying to Mecca?
You stand quite still. You could be blown sky high.
What are you talking about? This is the engineer officer who laid the mines, and he's all clear here.
Oh, yes, it's all clear here. Look here. We didn't lay any in this part.
Really, a right fool down there, with your little bayonet poking about.
Yes, actually, you could have marched a whole regiment across. The mine stopped 200 yards up the beach.
Yeah. Well, in that case, what's this?
Yeah. God blimey! It's a mine! A right one you are!
All right. Stay where you are, everybody.
Don't panic. Don't panic!
Jones! You got me into this now! You get me out of it!
Stand absolutely still. Nobody move an inch.
What do you suggest we do after that?
Well, could you lend me your bayonet?